baby. Racing hell today, okay?
Bring the juice today, brother. Let's get it.
Come on, you gonna be standing right next to me, man?
Let's go.
That's what we do now. Let's go, boys. Let's do our thing now. Take off, kid. Take off, kid.
Run.
Far side of the 10. Step on to the 5. Head to the end zone.
What a play.
What's up, Internet? Welcome to us failing.
Derrick Henry was on my team, so I'm going to go Texans, I guess.
Yeah, he's on Tennessee, though.
Oh.
You tried. You went for it. I appreciate it. This is Up the Gut. Live.
100%. It's finally here! It's finally well, technically in like an hour, but it's finally football season!
What?
That's right. No more preseason. No more not so breaking off season. It's the season!
Oh, I'm glad someone's happy.
That's right. It is the season. I'm already mixing my go juice for our taking care of business section here in a little bit. But we are Up the Gut, and it is finally week 1. I am your host, Matthew F. Ehlers, and with me, as always, is leader of the Bills Mafia, my hetero life mate, and father of, 19, Patrick Kimmel, a.k.a. El Pollo Loco.
Kaka, that's me. What's up? Hey, guys. We went off without hitch today.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
All the technology so far has worked.
And if we got a show for you, and it is going to be done in record time, why?
Because the Rams are playing.
Rams aren't. Wait, no.
They
no,
are.
the Bills are playing.
The Rams are playing.
No, we hope that they're not.
I
don't think they're going to show.
For fantasy reasons, I hope they don't. I hope the Rams get a shutout today because I could use all them fantasy perks. Because someone has the Bills defense in 2 leagues.
That he drafted in the 4th round in both leagues. He was a go-get-em.
Yes, I was. I need the best at one position, and that's the only one I got the best in.
Oh, see, I got Josh Allen in 2 leagues, so I got the best in
so
2
he
leagues.
still doesn't have the best yet, but he's
I have
close.
the best.
He's top 3.
The best.
Top 3.
Best ever.
The best top 3.
Ever.
The best Bills quarterback ever.
I'm going to punch you. Anyway.
He's the best Bills quarterback ever.
I mean, he has potential. I still don't think he's better than Jim Kelly. Jim Kelly has 4 Super Bowls in a row.
I thought you were going to say better boobs. I was like, really?
His resume is a lot better than his right now, but I think he will go down as the best Bills quarterback ever.
I think he already is, but
Yeah.
I mean, as far as pure talent and athleticism,
Yeah.
I think.
But you got to remember, Jim Kelly also was a gigantic linebacker-bodied quarterback too.
But he didn't run like Josh Allen.
No, he didn't have to.
I don't think he could.
I don't know.
I don't think he had that kind
Maybe
of.
they can race now.
Well, now it's not even fair. Jim Kelly's like gotta be at least in his 50s.
Oh, I'd say at least in his 50s.
At least, maybe even 60s.
He's probably an old man now. I mean, he has had cancer in his mouth like 4 times. So.
Well, that's what happens when you chaw.
All right. Well, we have to get to this show, so best to do it right.
That's right. Time to take care of some business.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Here, Lily. You know what it is. It's in my bottle. This is not smart water. You'll never see smart water in this color or this.
Gosh, we hope
murky
not.
It's Ma, baby. I drink it every show to prove to you how yummy it is. And I would say that it works really well as far as energy goes, but I'm up at these hours anyway, so it doesn't hit me as hard. But Patrick would tell you, he uses it too.
Yes, I do. It is delicious and effective.
There's a reason he doesn't drink it during the show.
No, listen, if I took it right now, I would not go to sleep till about 2, 3, 4, 5 a.m., somewhere in there, if I'm lucky.
And he's got to work tomorrow. Right?
No.
No?
I mean, kind of.
Kind of.
Just a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, it works. We wouldn't show you a product that we don't believe in. We've been using them all for over a year.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've been using it over a year now.
It's got to be close. Yeah, I mean...
Oh, you know what else today is? Just speaking of that?
What is today?
I've officially decided that this is Season 3, Episode 1 of Up the Gut.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is the first episode of the 2022 season.
The pilot season was only
was
end of
audio.
the season with middle, like half the end of the season.
Yeah.
But then We did a full season last season,
Yep.
so this is season 3,
Yeah.
and then I don't start it till game 1, so this is episode 1.
That's right. It's a new season.
And we've been
hopefully-
shilling this almost the whole time.
Now, hopefully this year we'll finally get our Up the Gut Bowl.
I am hoping. Gosh, I'm hoping.
I'm hoping, but honestly, unless a couple of these receivers in Green Bay really step up, I'm not holding my breath for it.
Man, isn't Tanya coming back? Oh, listen, we're talking about our partner. So there's still a link. It's probably still good, but again, even if we got nothing, which we usually do because
Y'all don't listen.
Well, the supply lasts you a month, so I mean we've made like a couple of cents off of these
And
guys.
the first tub when you go on there is free.
It's free, just pay shipping.
Yeah, if you've never ordered from them before, the first tub is free. All you gotta do is pay shipping. That's how we got started. My first tub was free. A whole 60, well, it says 60 servings, but each serving is for only 8 ounces of water, so you gotta put 2 scoops into a 16-ounce bottle. But still,
It's on you. I
It's
mean,
just-
if you
it's still less
go
than a
hard like
month.
this, man, you got to add more. Me on just a regular, I'll do a scoop and a half usually, and that's good enough for me. It gets me what I need to do, and like I said, it tastes good. Chad, you guys remember Chad? Chad, he's
Yeah.
gotten in the maw.
Yeah,
he
the ogre
drinks
uses
it.
it.
Yeah,
it's good stuff.
it's good. So again, even if we weren't getting anything, we would still shill it. So even if that link doesn't get us anything, if it runs out because it's like we got to refresh it every month or something, I'd still tell you guys to use it.
Yeah.
And eventually we'll get not a partnership, we'll get a sponsorship from them. They'll just send us free stuff because that's all I really want.
Yeah.
I just want some free maw.
Yeah. I love Primo.
All
As
right.
much as I drink it.
So,
And then,
oh,
Robot Whiskey.
yeah, West Bottom Whiskey Company out of Kansas City.
Not a
I think this is
sponsor
considered,
yet.
Kansas City West Whiskey. I could probably get them to sponsor. They actually said we could do a show in their place, so we might do that at some point. But it's delicious.
We just do it when the Bills come to town.
I drink it. I only drink my whiskey neat. 1, because I'm fat, and 2,
Because the Bills do come to town this year, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes they do. Yes they do. Week 5 or 6, I can't remember
Yeah.
which one.
Just try to set up for them.
Maybe I'll get on the phone with them, or I'll go down there. I need to go down there at some point anyway. So, but that's what I'm drinking because I'm semi-alcoholic.
This is what I'm drinking because I really want people to try it.
No, you drink it even if you didn't want people to try it.
That's true,
'Cause
but
it's
I
delicious.
drink on the show because I want people to see that I'm not just trying to sell. This is legit.
No, 100%. If you guys comment if you've had it, comment if you haven't had it. Just throw down a comment. We'll get to it, but we're still doing our competition for subscribers. So at 200 and 250, I'll send cards. We got stacks of cards here, guys. I mean, literally, they're just sitting right in front of me, just cards.
Stacks on stacks.
There's at least one of every team. You will not get duplicates. If there's duplicates, I keep them in case someone else wants them later down the line.
Yeah.
But once we hit that, I will go into our subscribers and I will find a comment on a video. So go back, hashtag give me them cards. I mean, honestly, we're going to take a hashtag or whatever. We'll take a comment or whatever, but that's a good comment. That way we know you're watching.
There are a couple hashtags we will not accept. If you put one of these hashtags on there, you will not win. Guaranteed. Hashtag Brady's the GOAT, you've already lost. Hashtag America's team, you've already lost. Any other hashtags that we cannot accept?
Hashtag to a time. Hashtag, if you do hashtag Mac Jones is a bag of milk, you're probably going to win.
Mac Jones a bag of what?
Milk. Have you not known about this? I will get into the bag of milk stuff. It's common because he's just like this. Like, he's not defined at anything. He's just like a body. He just looks like if you were to take a bag of milk, and that's what he looks like. Anyway, Bills fans have been on the bag of milk thing forever. Anyway, so like, comment, tell us what you think. But once we have 500, it's what was it? What was the Madden hashtag? Give me them cards.
For life.
No, that
LYFE.
Madden for life. Yeah, LYFE. And then did we have a jersey hashtag?
Give me that jersey.
Whatever it is. 1,000. I'll send you guys a jersey.
1,000. We're a bit away from 1,000, but we could do it if you spread
Honestly,
the word.
all it takes is just you guys going and telling your friends and subscribing. Listen, we're not even requiring you to watch. We'd like you to, but we're not requiring it this time. Just a comment, a subscription to us. Tell your friends.
It's like the old saying, you tell two people, then they'll tell two people, then they'll tell two people.
But unfortunately, since we are on borrowed time,
Yeah, it's time to hit some of these headlines.
let's hit some of that news.
This is Up the Gut Not So Breaking News. News you may have already heard.
Usually I already have the ones I want to talk about written down, but, I moved into a new apartment. I don't have internet yet, so I'm just now running through them. Really, I'm just, at this point, just looking for anybody who's hurt, not playing for fantasy purposes.
Well, Dawson Knox did sign an extension.
Nice. For how long?
4 years.
4 years. He getting that money?
Yeah, I think he's the 6th highest paid tight end now.
Nice. For all you fantasy people, if for some reason you drafted Zach Wilson, don't start him because Joe Flacco started week 1.
Yeah, baby boy still hurt a little bit, I think.
A little bit.
Which we need to start making shirts of all our sayings. You have a red shirt, like Cardinals red shirt, with a pocket with Kyler Murray sticking out, or like one where you dip down because he's a pocket quarterback.
Let's see. Jaguars running back James Robinson will play Sunday versus Washington. Lamar Jackson still hasn't got his new deal yet.
Here, I actually just heard he may think about sitting out.
I mean, I don't know if that's really going to hurt him all that much.
No. I still think he'll be a backup in 2 years.
Steelers officially named Mitch Trubisky week 1 starter.
That's definitely not so breaking. I've known about that one for like 2 weeks. I think we knew that last show.
I mean, there's talks about it, but it was finally made official a couple days ago.
Which that's good. I think he'll do him good. I think there's going to be a surprise. Not quite so many Mitch Trubisky haters.
Ooh, the Steelers are going to retire Franco Harris's jersey during the game against the Raiders this year.
Well, it seems like they should have already done that.
I thought they did a long time ago.
Nope.
Todd Bowles. Remember Todd Bowles?
Yeah, I didn't like Todd Bowles.
Well, he finally got his bachelor's degree.
Well, good job. He's the Bucs head coach.
Yeah, he has completed his bachelor's of science in youth and community development. Oh, come on. He at least got his bachelor's. I didn't even finish mine.
Good for him. I didn't either, but I guess if that's important to him and that's what he wanted to do, good job. But I think it's more important being an NFL head coach than having your bachelor's.
I mean,
Clearly you didn't need it to be a NFL head coach, but if that's what you wanted,
no, you don't need it.
that's what you wanted, good for you.
As of a couple of days ago, we still don't know if Chris Godwin's going to play week 1. So if you have Chris Godwin in your roster, keep an eye out for that last minute, game time decision. Josh McDaniels talks about facing Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack together when they play
Where
against
is
the
he
Chargers.
the coach? Is he a Raiders coach?
Yes, Josh McDaniels is the Raiders coach.
I couldn't remember where he went.
No.
That really changes my opinion on how well the Raiders are going to do, by the way.
Yeah, he says no shortcuts around this one. How do you block them both?
You don't.
Oh, man.
My question is, how are they going to block one?
Well, you got to double team them. But if you double team them both, that leaves one person left on the offensive line to cover 2 more people.
Yeah. Is Khalil Mack healthy?
As far as I know, yeah.
I want to say I thought he might not have been.
Raiders tight end Darren Waller with his hamstring issue is still ready to play week 1.
Well, just hopefully he can play top notch for all you fantasy people.
Let's see. Giants wide receiver Darius Slayton takes a pay cut to stay in New York. It's clearly not about the money or winning for him.
No, I think he's trying to prove something. I think he's like, listen, I'm better than what I've been. Danny Dimes is going to get him the ball.
I always applaud a player's loyalty, but I do hate when it hurts them. Mostly Larry Fitzgerald. I really wanted him to get Arizona. Because once they lost that Super Bowl to the Steelers, I knew that was pretty much it for them.
He's had some good years after that, but I really like what he did. I liked he was there.
But the team didn't. Let's see. J.C. Jackson is not expected to play week 1 after his ankle surgery.
I heard that, yeah.
Yeah. Dawson Knox, 4-year, $53.6 million extension.
Emmanuel Sanders retired.
Joe Flacco starting. Lamar Jackson sets Friday deadline for extension. So
tomorrow, if he doesn't have it.
By tomorrow, we should know.
Oh.
Patrick Mahomes wants to caution all you fantasy owners about the Chiefs wide receiver situation. It's going to be someone different each week, he says. So if you're banking on one Chiefs receiver, yeah.
Basically, what he's saying is, I'm not sure who's good yet. So count on Kelsey, and then maybe somebody else.
A lot of Kelsey.
If you have Kelsey, you're probably going to win your draft just with Kelsey.
Zadarius Smith is super pumped to play against the Packers because I guess he feels like they disrespected him before he left.
Yep, and that's this week, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's our opener. Michael Thomas is trying to top his record-setting 2019 season. So Michael Thomas is healthy, and he's motivated, and we just need Jameis Winston to get him the ball.
Well, I hope so, because I have him in a couple of leagues.
Yep.
That was the one I was really taking a wire on.
Let's see. Sean McVay signing an extension with the Rams through 2026.
I don't even know why they do that. It's not like they're going anywhere, and it's not like it matters. They leave whenever.
Aaron Donald was apparently close to retiring this offseason.
No, I remember that.
Yeah.
And really, one of his things was you had to bring back Von Miller and Odell Beckham, and he'd stay.
Well,
and he stayed anyway.
Did they bring back Odell? They at least
no.
got one. No, what's up with him?
He's still sitting out there. He's injured. Remember, he got injured in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's right.
So he's just sitting out there.
Just
and there's talks of him going to the Bills. There's a lot of interest in him. I think we're talented enough, but it's not going to hurt us.
Yeah. Let's see. Christian McCaffrey added the Week 1 injury report.
We get used to that.
But he still was a full participant in practice. Full participant. But his shin is bothering him, so keep an eye out. George Kittle, with his groin, missed his second straight practice. That's big for the Niners. They like their George Kittle.
Yeah. I like George Kittle.
I love George Kittle. He's my favorite tight end.
I really couldn't believe that whenever I first started seeing him play, I'm like, who's that weird? I thought the way he was getting, everybody was talking about him. I thought he was the quarterback of the Niners. I really did. That was when Garoppolo or someone got injured, and that he was the only one they'd ever talk about. I'm like, when they get the quarterback with a mullet, no.
No, he's my favorite tight end. I love George Kittle. I hope his groin is okay. I hope he gets to play a full season injury-free. And I still don't want the Niners to win anything because that means the Packers don't win anything. But I want Kittle to be healthy and be out there. And then the Saints and their center, Eric McCoy, signed a 5-year, $63 million extension. So I guess they really like him. That feels like a lot of money for an offensive lineman. Especially a center.
Everything's getting really high, but center's pretty darn important. You know, they make line calls and shifts, and
it's not left tackle important.
Left tackle just has to be good. Center's the brains of the operation. Left tackle is just the big body.
Yeah.
They got to be good, but the center's going to set everybody up like the middle linebacker on the defense.
And that is our not so breaking season news.
Start the season.
This is Up the Gut Not So Breaking News. News you may have already heard.
All right. Well, we got to get rolling. So we got the news. We took care of business. You know what it's time for.
Well, see, which one do you want to start with?
I was just going to start with it. Let's start with gambling. Let's get our addiction out of the way.
Okay. So we've told you we're going to do some picks. You know, we're going to pick winners and losers
4 games a
on
week.
Every game. But 4 games a week we're going to do against the spread. So
because we want to learn how to gamble.
No, and if you take it with a grain of salt, we don't gamble.
I mean, we don't gamble with money.
No.
But we do gamble with our
just
emotions.
Sexual favors. I mean, no, we just don't gamble. So if you take this advice, he'll keep track of what we do, and we'll see how we are and if we would have made any money in Vegas. So this is by the spread.
All right. So you chose 4 games. Obviously, we chose our 2 games. That's probably going to be a lock for 2 every week.
Oh, hold on. No, we'll do it when we pick up. We'll do the other part whenever we pick all the winners. So just by the spread. We last week, if you saw, we already picked the Bills Rams, and
so we both think that the Bills are 2.5-point favorites, and we think they'll cover that spread.
Yes.
So Bills by at least 3.
So not only we think we cover, we're also picking those as our winners, but we'll double down again in case you missed this segment.
The next one, Green Bay is a 1.5-point favorite over Minnesota.
Is it in Minnesota? I assume it has to be in Minnesota.
Yep.
Okay. I still think Green Bay is going to cover it. I mean, Minnesota's good, and they've definitely built some defense. I don't know. Shoot.
So you think Green Bay will cover that 1.5?
Yeah, I'm still gonna count on Aaron Rodgers to be Aaron Rodgers, but this week 1 is gonna show us some stuff. But obviously, don't buy in too much to week 1 because you're gonna have some teams win that shouldn't win, and because you've had months to plan for this game, so maybe the Vikings come out with the perfect game plan and smoke Green Bay by 20 points.
Yeah.
Unlikely. Most of the time, in division games are really close. So
I think Minnesota will beat that spread because Zadarius Smith is there, a former Packer who's motivated, telling them all their secrets. Plus, everybody's healthy. Rodgers still
Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen.
Yeah.
Or is Thielen healthy? I don't know. We'll assume he is.
He's not out, so he's playing. So he's still got to cover him. And, Rodgers still has to build a rapport with some of these receivers. We still know who our number 1 is yet. So
And Sammy Watkins is
he's still, as far as I know, he's still good for week 1.
okay.
But yeah, he did have a little bit of an injury during that during training camp and stuff.
Sammy Watkins and Christian McCaffrey, just count on him being injured.
So yeah, I think this first week Minnesota is going to come out and do what they got to do. I think they're going to get us early. So I choose Minnesota to beat that spread.
Okay.
Next, we got the Chiefs as 6-point favorites over Arizona. I'm going to take the Chiefs on that one. I think the Chiefs cover that 6 points.
See, I was thinking about this one because I figured this would be one we did. And I'm actually going to pick the Chiefs to win, but not by the spread. So give me Arizona.
Patrick
against
says
the
Arizona's going to beat a 6-point spread.
Yeah. I think Kansas City's probably going to win in that 3 to 4 range.
I don't. Here's why. No DeAndre Hopkins. And we remember how terrible they were without DeAndre Hopkins.
No, I know this, and I've thought about it. But I think that given the time, our little pocket quarterback, he's not stressed. He's not having everything build up on him like he did last year once DeAndre go. No DeAndre, but I think they can make it happen.
All right.
Because, like I told a Chiefs fan, I told Corey that I know Kansas City can score, but everybody can score on Kansas City. And I don't know what they've done in their secondary to stop people from throwing on them.
But they have Steve Spagnuolo.
Oh yeah. Well, listen, we're gonna have a whole skit about that at some point. When Kansas City's defense comes out flat, there'll be a whole thing.
And then the last game we chose this week at random, the Bucks are 2.5-point favorites over Dallas. I think in the early going, Dallas can beat that spread.
I think Dallas wins.
Ooh, all right. So we both picked
Yeah.
Dallas.
I think Dallas wins this game mainly because I don't know who's going to be playing offensive line for the Bucks.
Yeah.
And Brady's not exactly a young man. And Brady usually starts slow.
And Micah Parsons.
Yes.
Micah Parsons.
And the other Diggs.
And other Diggs. Granted, though, if he's not intercepting the ball, he does get burnt a lot.
Yeah, but he does intercept the ball, and apparently that's all that matters.
Yeah.
He gave up more yards than anybody else, I think.
Anybody else. I'm glad he didn't get defensive rookie of the year. I'm glad they gave it to Micah Parsons.
Yes.
I really like Micah Parsons.
All right, so that's our 4 by the spread. Do we have any? We have one different? Minnesota?
2 different, because you think Arizona will beat
Oh, in Kansas City. Yeah. Okay. So now we'll just go in. We're not even going to hit another stinger for. We're not going to replay the stinger. We're just going to go.
It's time to pick them.
We're gonna pick them!
So do I.
All right, starting off with today's Rams game. The Rams are playing at home against the Bills. But I believe you both think. I mean, I know you're picking the Rams. So.
I'm going to punch you in the face.
No, we're both picking Buffalo for this one. I think Buffalo is too talented and too healthy to not win this one.
There it is. Okay. I had to make the logo pop up.
Did you make one for me?
Yeah, I made one for everything.
I'm talking about the big one.
Yes, I have one for every NFL team.
Oh, just for when we had the unanimous decision?
No, it's just I could put them up for both of us. Oh, we just went blurry. What'd you do?
Okay, we high-fived in it.
You broke it.
I didn't mean to high-five so hard. I'm sorry.
So we both got Buffalo.
All right, next Saints at Falcons.
Man, you're not in the right order. Okay.
I'm just reading them in the order that's on here.
Yeah, that's a different order than I got it off of there. So give me a second. Saints and Falcons, okay.
I think the Saints. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't follow the Falcons too hard in the offseason, so I don't know what big moves they've made. But I really think the Saints got this one. I really trust New Orleans.
You don't believe in Marcus Mariota?
I sure don't.
Oh, there we go. I'm breaking it. I'm making it do too much. Too much spinning. I also have the Saints.
Yay. How could you not, Jameis?
Yeah.
And Michael Thomas is back. A motivated, healthy Michael Thomas is back. All right, next I have the Browns-Panthers game. And I thought it was going to be Baker Mayfield's homecoming, but this is in Carolina.
Well, it doesn't matter where it's at. It's still him against his team, and I think he is going to be as motivated.
He's going to be motivated, and we have at least... We're going to get at least one healthy quarter out of Christian McCaffrey, and I think that... And who's the Browns quarterback right now? Until this whole...
Is it still Jacoby?
Jacoby Brissett. I don't think Jacoby Brissett's going to be the answer. I think the Panthers win this one. It's going to be ugly though, because that...
Oh, watch out!
Because that Browns defense is still a unit. But I think Carolina will have just enough to win that one.
I agree.
All right, so Carolina. All right, next. I have the Niners in Chicago. I'm taking the Niners. That's easy.
I don't think it's as easy as what people want to say it is, but...
I mean, the Bears will still play a little tough, but they lost a couple big people. Mostly Khalil Mack. They lost Khalil Mack this season, and that was a big part of their defense.
I swear to gosh. We talked too fast for this. But I am also going to take the Niners.
All right. do I need to slow down, or?
No. It's. I think it's just too much graphics for it.
Yeah. Trying to run this on our old Sega Genesis operating system.
No, it's just there's a lot of stuff running, having two helmets spinning, I guess.
All right, next I've got the Steelers at Cincinnati. It's a division game. They always play each other tough, but with all the improvements they've made, I think Cincinnati's got this one.
I'm going to have to go with Cincinnati just as the defending AFC champions. And I'm not going to pop up the big helmet. We'll just do that on some of them.
Yeah. All right, next, Eagles at the Lions. I never believe in the Lions. I'm taking Philly.
Oh, man.
I know you want the Lions to win so bad because of Dan Campbell. You love to use some Dan Campbell.
No, Corey just said the stream's lagging because of all the animations.
No.
It also could be because we're running that too.
Oh, well, yep, we are. I mean, should I shut this down? Because no one's commenting on Facebook anyway.
That's fine. Go ahead and shut that down.
Bye. As long as the audio doesn't lag. I have no idea if the audio is clipping.
We got all Tyler's picks too.
Who?
Tyler Weeks. He's been on the show. You remember him.
All right, so I'll put Tyler on our list then. Is he going to be here every week, or is this just a special?
I don't know. I really don't know.
All right, but I got Philly for this one. I just can't believe in Detroit until they show me something.
Well, that's the thing. I want to say that I believe in Detroit off the bat, but Philly has built something that I think could be amazing. But I think there's too much hype there. So really, I'm going to go with Philly to start. But I'm really hoping that Detroit. I think it's going to be close.
Yeah. All right, next we have the Colts at the Texans.
Man, that's going to really upset me. I don't think I can run these anymore.
Oh. That's sadness. All that work.
I know, there was a lot of work.
All right, though. Oh, man, this is actually a hard one. I'm going to let you take the lead on this one. Colts at Texans.
Oh, that's not hard at all.
No, you think the Colts are just head and shoulders?
Matt Ryan, Jonathan Taylor, Michael Pittman against Davis Mills and...
Gerald Mills.
Who?
General Mills.
Yeah, but and who else? They're
Yeah,
cacophony running backs.
Good point. Still know how you use that word, but all right, yeah, you're right. I'll believe in Matt Ryan for once. All right, Patriots at Dolphins. Is it Tua time?
No. But Dolphins usually do have the Patriots number, so I'm going to go Dolphins.
I'm gonna go Dolphins.
Hold on, let's see if this works. Let's see if it runs it down. I think my internet's just killing me right now.
But you have the fiber.
I know.
You have so much fiber.
They must be doing something upstairs.
Yeah,
So.
it's possible. There are 6 more people upstairs. Oh, this is rough. I don't know enough about what the Patriots have done. Just know if I believe in them or not.
They're same thing before. Mac Jones, they got...
But did they fix that defense a little bit?
Their defense was what kept them going, so I wouldn't worry about the defense so much.
Yeah, but they lost J.C. Jackson.
Yeah, my issue is I don't trust in Mac Jones.
Yeah.
They got one of the speedy receivers out of Miami, the one that was...
Yeah, the Miami got time. You know what? I think it's Tua time also, just for this week.
It's not Tua time.
It's Tua time for this week.
No.
All right, Ravens at Jets. Can Joe Flacco beat the Ravens?
I don't know. See, this is the thing with Lamar.
I don't think so.
Nah, give me the Ravens.
I think Baltimore.
Ravens are the better team, top to bottom, and really, if Lamar's not there, it's probably better for.
I mean, Lamar.
Better for the Ravens.
Lamar is still going to play.
Not if he doesn't get his contract to hold out.
No, he says he's still locked in.
Oh, is he?
I don't think he.
I thought he gave a deadline. Then why do you give a deadline for your contract? It's a deadline that he won't.
Because he wants
won't sign one later.
Because he wants money, but he wants to play.
I am so confused.
I am too. All right. Jacksonville at Washington.
Well, yeah, it looks like it freezes the freaking whole thing. Jacksonville at Washington. Ooh, Carson Wentz. I'm gonna still go with the commies.
Go with Washington.
Yeah.
I know they made so many moves this offseason, and I really want Trevor Lawrence to be good. And they got rid of Urban Meyer. I'm going to go Jacksonville on this one.
Really?
I'm going to go Jacksonville on this one.
Got some Doug Peterson faith, eh?
I'm going to believe. We finally have a game different this week. All right. Giants at Titans. I
think we both want the Titans.
I feel like that's pretty easy to pick. The Giants haven't been anything in quite a while, and I don't think they've done enough this year to fix it. So yeah, we're both picking Tennessee on that one. How many yards does Derrick Henry rush for in that game?
How much does Derrick Henry rush for?
Yeah. I'm going to say $150.
I was going to say $120, so.
$120. All right, Chiefs at Cardinals. You already said that you think the Chiefs will win, but not by the 6 points they're favored by. I think Kansas City will win by at least the 6 points they are favored by. So yeah, we're both picking the Chiefs. Even though they're away from Arrowhead, still think the Chiefs can win.
We're going to have to figure out why this does this.
All right. Raiders at Chargers. This should be a good one.
Yeah. But I know who I'm going with.
Derek Carr and Devontae versus Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa. Yeah, Joey Bosa. Nick Bosa's the one with the Niners. So which one are you going with? You going with the Chargers?
I'm going with the Chargers. Just because I found out Josh McDaniels was...
LA Chargers. I will also go with the Chargers. I tend to take defense over offense. And even without J.C. Jackson, that Chargers defense is so nasty now. Especially, even just that front line. Just Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa together. Ugh. So give me the Chargers. All right. Packers at Vikings. You think the Packers will win and that they will cover the spread.
Yep.
I think Minnesota will win because, like I said, we still don't know who our number one is, and Zadarius Smith's up there telling them all our secrets.
That's such a good possibility.
That tricky man. All right. And Bucks and Cowboys, we both picked Dallas to win because I think it's because of Micah Parsons. You think it's because
that offensive line in the
Tampa?
Bucks. they're missing like 3 starting offensive linemen. That's a big deal.
The only thing I'm not looking forward to is when Dallas wins week 1, all their fans are going to start Super Bowl talk already. And I'm not excited for that.
Well, apparently the stream's still being stupid, but
Hopefully it's not that way when it goes to archive.
I think it is. It's however it records it right now.
Oh, no.
I mean, you'll still have the audio.
Yeah, but if people, that's their first video to watch and they're like, man, this video's all choppy. What is this video made by? Captain Buggy from One Piece?
It was fine, right? It was literally fine up until we started
The graphics?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a shame.
Well, you live and you learn.
That's what this is.
Yeah.
I really wish that. I don't know. What's my internet even running at?
All right, but then we'll end it on Monday night with the Broncos at the Seahawks. I mean, Geno Smith, is that who's going to lead Seattle to the promised land?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I'm taking Denver.
Same here. Russell Wilson's going to have something to prove, and I just don't know that Seattle's really got it right now.
All right, so we have one game different this week. One, Washington and Jacksonville. Other than that, we're the same all the way down.
No, Vikings.
Oh, yeah, Vikings-Packers. We have 2 different, so we can still tie this week. But, yeah, those are our professional Week 1 picks.
I don't even know if it's going to let me do it.
Oh, no, is the Stream Deck? My bad, not
The whole
Steam
thing's
Deck.
run slow, and I don't know what's causing it. Come on, pick it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Rough
Yeah.
start for Week 1.
That's all right. That's all right. Like I said, you live and you learn.
And then get loves. Not a sponsor.
Apparently, I won't get to use those.
Sadness.
the audio. Yeah, we still have the audio, though. So
That's
people watch
something.
podcasts or listen to podcasts. We're fine.
Yeah.
We're fine.
All right. Well, we got about 10 minutes for the game starts.
We've picked.
We've done the
Picked by the
news.
spread. With the
We
news.
took care of business. I reckon there's only one thing left.
Is there anything else we do?
Is it time?
I guess so.
Then it's time for the most negative segment of this show.
Flippin', dadgummit!
Who or what has made you angry this past week?
You know, I thought about one, and I had one earlier. And I think it was Kyle Brandt, but I just can't flip Kyle Brandt.
He's a reporter, right?
Yeah, he's on the Good Morning Football.
Why were you going to do it?
He picked Kirk Cousins to win the MVP this year.
I mean, that would make me angry. I feel kind of bad for him at that point. Like, oh,
It made me angry because, you know, he's supposed to have the Mafia's back. He just did a whole thing where he picked us to win the Super Bowl. And you're going to see that we're going to have one of the best teams to ever march out there. And you're going to talk a big game, but you're not going to pick Josh Allen for MVP. You're going to pick Kirk Cousins, freaking bologna sandwich himself. You know what? Kyle Brandt.
So you do have one.
Flippin', dadgummit!
And if we still don't have video, I'm sorry, guys.
Is it still not?
I assume.
Hey, I have one as well. Freaking Zadarius Smith.
I was about to say, is it already T.J. Hawkinson?
It's not T.J. Hawkinson yet, but he plays in Detroit, so it could be. But no, this week it is Zadarius Smith. Because he's claiming that after he got injured that one season, the Packers made him feel like a nobody. We didn't talk about anybody else but you on that whole defense. At least not until Jair showed up.
Yeah.
I mean, Jair Alexander's legit.
Yeah, I think that it
But
is.
we loved you, Zadarius. You impressed us. You were the Smith brothers. You were better than Super Mario Brothers to us. And you think we disrespected you? And now you're excited to be in Minnesota? Tell them all our secrets and play us twice a year? I hope Aaron Rodgers... I almost didn't.
Not in
Phil.
this segment.
I didn't. I almost did. I hope Aaron Rodgers makes you his son both weeks. I don't believe it'll happen week 1.
He will still own you.
I hope he does. But Zadarius Smith, flip and flip you, dude.
Flippin', dadgummit!
Well, Phil, are you ready for another season?
He was looking at you. He's
Yeah.
like, you son of a gun.
I stopped myself. You can't get mad at me. I did it.
No. He knows, but he's just keeping an eye on you.
Okay. And, I tried really hard. I don't want to make Phil angry.
Son of a gun. Well, sorry that the video messed up. Apparently, you can't run 900 spinny logos at the same time. But like I said, you live, you learn. You guys got at least half of this was solid.
Yeah, at least you got our audio, and you know, honestly, I think it's our voices that carry the show anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not the faces.
Definitely not this one.
But man.